The Star Breakfast with Ryan Taylor.
So currently at the moment, over my right shoulder is Mike Tate, who is trying to convince the local newspaper and local radio to feature us on their programmes and in their newspaper to showcase what we are doing here in Jersey. So at the moment he's on a bit of a blag for us, doing a bit of PR and marketing.
No, it's alright, it's alright. If it's too much aggro, don't worry.
I have a pet lizard, right?
Yes.
I have a bearded dragon. Do you look badly upon me having that as a pet, or is that like should it be left in the wild? How do you feel about that?
I think if you are treating that animal with respect and you have it for the right reasons, I have no issues with that. Private owners, private collectors can play a really important and vital role in helping to preserve species. So I try not to judge. Obviously, we are very against people who exploit animals. That's not what we're talking about here. But private, well-meaning collectors have an immensely important role to play in conservation.
And talk to us about who we have behind us here.
We have our small group of Western Lowland gorillas. We have a young silverback, he's 13 years old, called Podongo, who came to us from France last year, and he's taken on 3 females here.
So we're here with tour guide Tanya at quite a famous spot. This spot right here made world news how long ago?
It was quite a few years ago
Yeah.
now. It was Lee Levin Merrick, must have been about 5, 6 when it happened, and he's about 32 now.
Oh
so
wow.
That's how long
So
ago
it's quite a
it
long
was.
time ago.
Yeah, and Yambo, our silverback at that time, he was the huge silverback that just came and sat in front of him and protected him from...
But Stephen Merritt's fears are unfounded. Jambo proves to be a gentle giant, and a curious one. Like a protective father, Jambo stands guard, keeping the other gorillas at bay.
Jambo is a hero.
He's a hero.
So I'm right outside the German underground hospital that was used during World War II, built during World War II, and to be honest with you, we've just come out and we haven't filmed anything inside at all. We had the option to, we decided, well, to be honest with you, it wasn't even decided, it just didn't happen. It was a weird experience, to be quite honest with you, one that's kind of brought the mood down a little bit, but brought it back to reality as well, because you can't help but think about people's lives, of the people who were down there, who were working, who was building the tunnels, and just the war as a whole as you unravel the story. It was quite incredible. Certainly nobody in the group was talking. I didn't hear anybody talk the whole way through walking in there, and we've been in there an hour, walking in a kind of U section where you go in, you foul out to the left, come back round, and then you end up back out at the entrance again. I can't say I heard anybody speaking in there, let alone anyone from our group. It was just an interesting experience, and there's no film from it, to be honest. That thing about shaking hands,
Yeah.
you see that when they're saying, would you shake hands with a German if he came up to you and spoke to you friendly?
But you fear if you don't, they may not give you any food.
Yeah. Quite incredible. Quite incredible. So here we are, the end of day 3 of broadcasting the breakfast show live across Cambridge and Ely from Jersey, in this incredible backdrop that we have here from the Hotel Christina. Of course, I'm going to be back on the Star Breakfast Show tomorrow morning from 6, bringing you all up to date with what we have been up to today, including that incredible trip to Durrell Wildlife Park, and then the more serious side when we went to the Jersey War Tunnels and saw that underground German hospital. Absolutely incredible, left me totally speechless, but there'll be more details on that tomorrow morning from 6 AM on the Star Breakfast. Finally this evening I do want to say a special thank you to Discover Jersey, to also Hotel Christina. We want to say thank you to Mike and his team from the Jersey Tourism Board, and a very, very special thank you to David and Vlasta from Cambridge Airport, who have flown me out here with the team to enjoy this incredible journey. And on a last note, I'd like to thank my mum, because she made me.